Hey there, Lori with Lice Centers. Parents, there is a mistake almost every single one of you make when it comes to head lice. And it has to do with those notifications or letters you get home from school or daycare telling you there's a confirmed case of lice in the classroom. Your reaction is typically panic. And what your reaction should be is, okay, there's probably always a case of lice on someone in my child's classroom or daycare. On the flip side of that, if you're not getting one of those notifications home, it doesn't mean that your child isn't around people with lice. Your child is likely always around someone with lice because lice is on 1 in 20 kids at any given time. And only about 45% of people with lice itch, meaning day in and day out, when your child is with other kids, one of them could have lice and they likely don't even know it. So what do? You have to send your children out into the world, assuming everyone they're coming into contact with could have lice, and take active steps to prevent it. And what does that mean? 1, remind your kids not to put their hair next to other people's heads. Kids are impulsive and they tend to forget that. So 2, make your head or hair harder to get into. Wear what we call defensive hairstyles. Put longer hair up in braids, buns, ponytails, pigtails, space buns, something that makes it harder for lice to access loose pieces of hair. 3, make your hair smell bad to lice. Lice don't like certain scents. Mint, rosemary, and eucalyptus are the big 3. I know tea tree gets a lot of glory, but those other 3 are more effective. I've got a mint spray here. You could make your own spray using peppermint, eucalyptus, rosemary, essential oil, some water, and a spray bottle. And then every day when your child is going to be with other kids, and I don't just mean at school or daycare, it could be a family gathering, a birthday party, a sleepover, a play date, spray their hair with something that smells offensive to lice. Lice won't want to climb into their hair that way. And then lastly, screen your children regularly for head lice. Every week, the question you should be asking yourself is, I wonder if you put your hair next to somebody with lice this week. And the best way to figure that out is to use a knit comb and go through the hair. So I'm about to show you how to do that. But again, lice is common. Don't wait for letters home, and don't assume because you're not getting a letter that there is no lice. Assume there always is and take active steps to prevent it. And if you do find lice, we can help. Now, here's what to do next. Using a knit comb like the Knit-Free Terminator, part the hair in a few places and comb into the hair flush with the scalp, pulling the comb through to the ends of the hair. Use some detangling spray to make the comb glide more easily. Inspect the teeth of the comb for eggs. They look like brown grains of sand, or look for live bugs. Weekly screenings are one of the most effective ways to stop the spread of lice.